Everybody wanted to know, did I get my eBay problem resolved? Let's take a few minutes to talk about it. So the short answer is yes. Was it easy? No. It was not easy to get done. Although I did have the benefit of a lot of really helpful people in the comments down in the comment section of this video over on Twitter, people sending me private messages and really helping me out, figuring out the steps I needed to take to get to the right places, to talk to the right people, to get things resolved. So that's cool. I did. I was able to get through PayPal to their security department. I think it's called like North American Limitations or something like that, and talk to some people. Every single time I was on the phone with PayPal on Monday from just at first I just called to check in, like, hey, this guy told me everything's going to be okay. And then people were like, no, it's not. You're not going to get, there's nothing we can do. So I was on the phone for 3 hours. Various phone calls put on hold. Finally, I got to the people I needed to talk to, and I had to say supervisor. But the folks that ended up helping me, they explained how the system was supposed to work. Basically, everything turned out okay. But I will say that I made mistakes, certainly, in not really paying attention to the eBay warning signs. I didn't pay attention to the buyer feedback. I didn't pay attention to anything. I just saw, buy it now, and it's been paid, and I was excited to get the thing out the door. So you just got to be really, really careful. At this point, I'm just glad that everything has worked out, and I wanted to provide this update and say thank you to all the people who kind of reached out and gave their condolences and good and best wishes, and let you know that I've been able to get it sorted. It wasn't easy. I guess the moral of the story is A, really be sure you have the money if you sell something on eBay, and B, really don't take no for an answer when people tell you that they can't do something, because 6 or 7 people told me there was nothing they can do until I finally got to the person who told me what they could do and ultimately what they did do. And so that was really helpful, and I'm very appreciative of the folks who helped me sort of navigate toward those people. It was really cool. Like, of course, some people were like, oh, you serves you right, you're trying to scalp the phone. I thought I explained this clearly. I wasn't scalping the phone. I was trying to offset the cost of the eBay and the PayPal fees and still get the amount of money that I spent on the phone back. I wasn't trying to do anybody any wrong here. I was just trying to cover myself and not lose money on the deal, since it was a brand new phone. I shouldn't have to justify myself, but I feel like since so many people were supportive in that way, telling me that I deserved it for being a douchebag and such, that I figured I'd just comment on that. I could have returned the phone to Apple. Other people pointed that out, and that's true. However, there's not an Apple store within 2 or 3 hours of where I live. I live in Iowa City, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa has the closest Apple store, and it takes more than 2 hours to get there, and I don't typically go there. I've always sold phones on eBay. I've sold phones on eBay for years. I've never, ever had a problem like this, especially as a seller. I've never been scammed as a seller like this. So just let this be sort of a cautionary tale for you that these kinds of things can happen, and you don't want them to. And I don't want them to happen to you. Again, I tried to share this and be as transparent as possible, as painfully honest and transparent as possible, to give you guys the benefit of my experience, so that maybe somebody will watch my videos and be protected in a way that I didn't protect myself. Okay? So thanks to everybody who reached out, especially those folks, and they know who they are, who really kind of got to me in private messages and and pointed me in the right direction when it came to PayPal. It's been a long, kind of exhausting process, to tell you the truth. Much more trouble than I hoped it would be, but now it's all resolved and I can feel a lot better about it and just kind of go on with my life. We got a holiday coming next week. I'm busting my tail to get as many videos ready to go over the holiday season while I travel with the family to go visit family. And there's lots of good and exciting stuff coming up. I've probably got, nearly a video a day or every other day that's going to be ready to go. So stay tuned to the channel. Like, subscribe, and do all those things because it really does help me out. And I'm really just sort of over the moon excited about how fast the channel has been growing. It tells me that people are enjoying hearing what I had to say, or they're enjoying hating on what I had to say, or both. Either way, it's all cool. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest, it hurts. But thankfully this time, it doesn't hurt as bad as I thought it was going to. Till the next time, I'm out.